Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale, and as you can see, we are joined by Cuchiicuu, who is #1 in the world using this deck today. I am back, excuse me, I am back home in Massachusetts, and it's first thing in the morning, so don't blame me too bad if I hack this video to death, as I normally do here on the channel anyway. So today, obviously Cuchiicuu being #1 in the world, we're going to watch a few replays, then I am going to play. Actually, I lied, I already played, and I'm going to share some live matches that I just recorded with you guys, let you know what was going on through my mind as I played this version of the deck for the first time. The thing I love about this deck right now, first of all, is the power of the Night Witch on offense. Would you guys believe me if I told you that as of the time of this recording, Night Witch is currently the #1, actually scratch that, the #2 win rate of all troop cards inside the entire game, behind Baby Dragon. So much for that nerf to the Baby D, right? So Night Witch is, it's pretty surprising. She did get that buff, but man, she's just an offensive juggernaut now, and that's what I like about this deck. The delineation between offense and defense, right? Because on offense, you have the Ice Golem, and of course you have the Night Witch. On defense, you have the Ice Wizard and the Tornado. And Baby Dragon's kind of like a flex play. Baby D can be used on offense, combined with the Nado, or of course on defense, combined with the Nado and the Ice Wizard. So other than that, you just got the Ice Golem for the tank, you've got the Skeletons as your cycle card, and then you've got 2 spells, well 3 spells, Nado, Log, and Lightning. So I just like that every card in this deck, and you guys know me if you've been watching me for a while, I like decks where the role of each card is really straightforward, right? Because you know what, I mean, not all of us are pro players out there. So I really love this deck, and obviously Cuchiicuu does too. I mean, did I have to mention again, he's #1 in the world right now using it. So we're gonna have some fun today. Watch his replay, starting against Torin here, obviously Cuchiicuu at the top of your screen, Torin at the bottom. Torin, I'm gonna try to get him on the channel here. I've been saying that for a few days now, but we've been trying to kind of make our times coincide. But I really want to get him back here. He is playing again after going on about a 6-month hiatus to the game. He's back. He's dominating top ladder. I think he's 5th in the world right now at the time of this recording. So stay tuned for that certainly later this week. Fingers crossed on that one. Also, well, let's finish this match. Then I'll talk a little bit about community tab after that. Remind me. Okay, forget it. I'll try to remind myself, which is no guarantees, given my age. All right, so here we go. We have Giant Skeleton in the lane here. And again, Cuchiicuu at the top of your screen. He's going to just let that miner take his left tower. And now it's going to be a big push coming in down the right-hand lane for Cuchi. He has the Ice Wizard set up there for defense, supporting the Elixir Golem and the Night Witch, and then Lightning comes down. Nice Lightning value there for Cuchiicuu. Now, if you don't want Lightning in this deck, I like Lightning. I've been playing this deck now. I love this deck, even after the ones that I pre-recorded. This is probably the deck that I'm going to finish off this season with, just because I still think Elixir Golem is a little bit too strong. So yeah, I like to take advantage of strong cards. Blame me. Blame me if you want to. At least I admit it, right? So yeah, guys, I really do feel like this is at least for me, the strongest / easiest deck. Might not be the best. You could probably make an argument about several different decks right now, but in terms of strength, mixed with the ease of play, we talked about kind of the clear definition of cards. I really, really love this deck, and I like it with the Lightning. But some people, if you prefer subbing in that Poison, subbing in that Fireball, I'm sure you can get away with that just fine as well. So here comes Giant Skeleton dead. He's going to take out the Ice Wizard and the Night Witch there, but the bats do kind of hold up that Baby D at the bridge from the opponent, allows us to get another Elixir Golem, and there it is, back again is the Giant Skeleton in cycle for Torin. You're just seeing the power of the Tornado and the Giant Skeleton together for Torin. We're having a heck of a time trying to get to this tower, but the blobs always do seem to make their way to the tower and get a little bit of kind of incidental damage to the Princess Tower. So yeah, there it goes. That worked out. We have the damage advantage going into triple elixir time here, guys. 57 seconds remaining inside this first contest. We have a Giant Skeleton, a Baby D on defense. The blobs this time do get taken care of, get pulled in by that Tesla, and now we reload with another Baby D and an Ice Wizard and a Night Witch in back. and this time Torin places a balloon all the way in the back corner. You don't see that play too often, but neither of these players able to break through the other's defenses clearly here inside this match. Here it comes, Giant Skeleton, balloon into Baby Dragon. Here comes the Miner as well. A Giant Skeleton in the pocket. This is Torin's last big push here, but a nado pulls everything back, and a clutch Ice Wizard to get that Giant Skeleton far, far away from that Princess Tower. But now check it out here, guys. We go in with an Elixir Golem Night Witch of our own. Meanwhile, the Baby D in the bat's gonna stop that balloon, and the balloon does not get death damage. So only 8, 7, 6 seconds left here inside this match. Miner onto the tower. nado pulls everything away from both of the towers, but 2 Baby Ds on Torin's tower, and that's the way to start a video here. We win vis-a-vis the tiebreaker rule. Let's go into the next match here, guys. All the matches, well, maybe not all the matches are going to be that good, but each match I share for a special, or Cuchiicuu shares for a special reason here with you guys. So let's go into the next one here. I want to go against Royal Giant. I believe this is the Royal Giant match. Yes. So against North Rebellion Kame here, or Kame, or Kame. But yeah, I want to talk about the community tab. I remembered. It's a miracle. So community tab, guys. I've decided after talking to, for those of you who don't know, and if you want to know more about my experience at the red carpet event at the Game Awards, you can check out my community tab. I actually gave like a blog style post, just letting you guys know what it was like, who I met, and all the fun times that we had. But what I decided is, after talking to some of the guys at the YouTube engineering team, they told us creators that the community tab is really underutilized, and it doesn't hurt your normal, like, it's not going to give you guys push notifications, it's not going to burn out my subscribers. And they said that they have a few creators they work with who have tremendous success just kind of making a community, I guess, around their channel with the community tab. So I'm gonna start posting polls like every day or every other day, just fun polls to kind of, some of it will be to get your opinions on what type of content you like here on the channel, but other of it will just be, you know, what card deserves a buff the most, just trying to get conversation going, and that might give me ideas for future videos, especially kind of my opinionated topic videos, which I can also kind of dig through and sort your guys' responses and include them into my actual content here on the channel. So sound good? So just, the moral of the story is keep an eye on the community tab here on CWA Mobile Gaming, and there'll be way more content there. Right now I'm at like 2 or 3 posts a month. I want to get that to, like I said, at least every other day here, just to kind of keep the conversation going outside of the videos in the comment section. So here we go. Striking first here is Cuchiicuu on that right tower, 1688, as we have 70 seconds or so remaining here inside this match. So Giant Skeleton not able to really do anything against this deck, right? And that's one of the reasons I wanted to share this replay with you guys, because no matter if it's a beatdown or a, did I say Giant Skeleton? Royal Giant. Or a Royal Giant deck, I mean, not a video goes by where I don't butcher something, huh guys? I guess it's kind of like my trademark. So embrace it, right? But either way, yeah, I think that against Beatdown, especially, against Royal Giant, especially, against Bridge Bam type decks, really against Lava Hound, I mean, this deck is really strong defensively. And here we go, look at this Giant Skeleton coming at us in the left there. Nice use of the skeletons to distract that Mega Minion, and the opponent, all they can do is laugh here, because the Ice Wizard, if you guys want like a sneaky good counter to Giant Skeleton, it's not a hard... Royal Giant. It's not a hard counter to Royal Giant, but it gets the job done in a lot of ways, is the Ice Wizard. Ice Wizard is low-key really good against the Royal Giant just because of how much it prevents his attack time. It slows up his attack time, which is really paramount when you're playing a Royal Giant. So there we go. Really, really well done there by Cuchiicuu in this second match. Let's go ahead and watch the next one here, guys. All right, let's go against this guy. He is, because I want to show Lava Hound, right? And Huncho, we've seen him before. He plays Lava Hound. He has Lava Minion Horde as well. But again, I mean, this is why, the reason I want to show this match to you guys is it really does illustrate kind of just the sheer defensive firepower we have in this deck. I mean, check this out. We go Ice Wiz same lane into the Lava Hound, and then we hit opposite lane with the Night Witch and the Elixir Golem combo. Now, usually when you see Lava Hound, you don't expect they're playing kind of the Luis DR version, which Huncho is, with the double minions. But even with the double minions, we're able to get a ton of damage onto that left tower. I think we might even take it down here. It might be a tower trade situation because we played that Baby D for the minion horde, and hey, it definitely worked out for us there. So this time the balloon does fall on our right tower, so at this point you know, yeah, it's gonna be a tower trade or something really close to. We don't get the tower down 34 HP, but now we know exactly what he's playing, and we know that he's playing the double minions version, so we'll have that Baby D ready, or at least that tornado, or whatever on offense. So here we go, another Lava Hound. What are we gonna do this time? He's kind of waiting. He has Elixir Golem. We know what we're going to do. The beautiful thing about this deck is it gives you the luxury of pushing opposite lane, right? We know he has double minions in hand, so we use the Baby Dragon immediately. That's a big, big push. And when I say the luxury of pushing opposite lane, you could not do this in single Elixir time with a Golem deck. You could not push that right lane just like we saw Cuchiicuu do there. I mean, we would not have enough Elixir. And we don't care if he gets the Elixir back on the defensive end because we have such strong defensive firepower in this deck that we can make positive Elixir trades. And that, guys, is just the beauty of this deck. Again, we take that right tower and look at all the damage Huncho's done to our left tower. Not much, right? But yet, what could Huncho do in that situation? It's not like he made a misplay. He dropped the Lava Hound down, and we just absolutely destroyed his other lane. He recouped the Elixir from killing our Elixir Golem, but it wasn't nearly enough to make any big, big impact on that tower damage on this match. So here we go, we're pressuring again here, and I like this about Cuchiicuu, man. He sees that Lava Hound. Every time he sees that Lava Hound, he thinks attack, attack. He does not think defend. Well, now we might have to defend, right? So now we have the lava loon coming down. We actually keep going offensively. I take that back. We do keep attacking, and those blobs do a ton of damage. We have lightning in hand. Lightning's gonna be able to finish off that king tower, but hey, it was pretty close there. One more balloon hit, and we would have lost that match. So maybe going a bit too aggressive at the end, but you can't complain with the results, guys. Let's go ahead and do one more here. And then I want to show you my matches after this one. So this one going against another Elixir Golem deck. There's really three really S tier amazing Elixir Golem decks going around right now, right? See this one with the Battle Healer and the E-Drag. You see the one that we're playing right now, kind of the Cycle version, 3.3 Elixir Golem Cycle. And you also see the one with the Magic Archer. So there's like three variants. Of course, use whatever you're comfortable with, taking that lightning value there immediately, and that's gonna be tough. Like, look at that. Look at a good game, right? That's why I love lightning in this deck. And now I remember why I wanted to share this replay with you guys. The opponent gives the good game. I mean, what can they do there, right? What can they do? I mean, we're not gonna win on this push, but look at the Elixir here, guys. They're getting the Elixir from the Elixir Golem. We still have plenty to defend. They have to use the Magic Archer. Elixir's basically even right now, maybe a 4 Elixir advantage when you account for that Magic Archer already on the board, but the opponent forced to make a strong play here. This is where the defensive power of the deck comes into play, right? We have that Night Witch. Excuse me, we have the Ice Wizard down, we have the Log down, but that Magic Archer, man, doing some work there. Hey, you know what, on second thought, is the Magic Archer version, and look at those skeletons. Wow, 1 Elixir takes down the Magic Archer. Very, very, very well played there. And good game comes from the opponent. And again, you're just seeing, guys, ooh, this is a nasty deck. I think this might be, I guess what I'm trying to say is I've seen versions of the deck that we're playing against with the E-Drag and without the E-Drag. But other than that, the deck is the same. It's also a very, very strong deck. So feel free to use this version, try out both versions, and see what best suits you, your trophy range, or your play style. So here we go, Baby D on the Magic Archer. We have the Battle Healer down as well, staying pretty aggressive here, cycling a Elixir Golem in the back. You really only see him cycling the Elixir Golem in the back if the win condition of the opponent is out of hand, if we have a huge match lead in terms of damage, in terms of Elixir. So those are really the only times that we're going to be doing it here. Here we go again with the Elixir Golem going into the other Elixir Golem, and we are stacking up our troops here right at the bridge. We do have Lightning in hand. We also have Baby D and Tornado in hand. The opponent also has a Tornado of their own. They go ahead and use theirs. We use our Lightning, And again here, really, really smart defense by Cuchiicuu, taking down the blobs, getting that elixir advantage back in hand, and another elixir golem to kind of stymie and protect, or stymie the support troops for the opponent and protect our support defensive troops, rather, on our end of the arena. And there we go, log comes down, taking care of those blobs, and the E-Drag is down for the opponent. Yeah, 17 seconds. Hey, they made it a close game, the opponent, but not able to take down the tower, at least not yet. They're going to get that poison back in hand, but they are stacking up their troops right now. Oh, that is going to be tower down. I forgot. Oh, I only watched this match once, and I forgot. Okay, so now it's anybody's game here. Can we stop all these troops coming our way? Well, we go ahead and we just use skeletons against that battle healer. Meanwhile, the Ice Wiz putting in work on defense. We separate that baby D over to the side, making sure he can take care of that magic archer without being in the range of his arrows. Poison comes down from the opponent, as does the bar barrel. We keep going in here. So the Night Witch is now dead, but the bats are alive. Lightning came down there on offense, and now we have a million blobs and a baby D on the tower. Nado comes down for the opponent, but still getting that ancillary damage from the baby dragon. Now a log and a lightning will finish it off. Lightning's in hand. We're waiting, playing a little bit of defense first, and then we use the lightning, making sure the opponent wasn't able to block it. So that was actually a really good match. Now let's go ahead and take a look at my matches, guys, where, again, putting the tape in here. This is where I play live, but I'm not live. I'm going to tell you what went through my head as I was playing these matches. And a lot of you guys, based on the feedback of previous videos, you told me that you really enjoy this, so we'll switch it up, include it in today's video. So we have Log, we have Baby D, we have Nado, we have 3 spells in the Baby Dragon in our starting hand, and this guy, Crowny, shout out to Crowny in the Bay Warrior Gamma clan, because he gave me the Inferno Tower, and I respect the Inferno Tower email. I go ahead and activate King Tower, starting with a bandit at the bridge. That's your danger, as when you're, and I give the wow here. Royal Recruits, what? So I give the wow, the Royal Recruits, and I decide just to kind of split my splash damage here. And he goes in with the, look at this beautiful log. Wow, what a log. Almost missed them both. Way to go there, Ash. I go in with the Baby Dragon in the right lane with the Night Witch, get a little bit of a counter push going, because I knew I could rely on the defense of just the Ice Wizard and the Nado on the opposite end of the arena. However, I do discover that my opponent here has arrows, so not too happy about that, right? So what we do here is, I figure at this point in the match, I probably have a couple elixir advantage. So I'm just going to go Night Witch in the back and kind of prep for an Elixir Golem push. So Night Witch is down, and he goes with a bandit, same lane. So now I'm thinking, yeah, definitely going to be going with an Elixir Golem. But then he comes in with a Royal Recruits at the bridge. I still go Elixir Golem to stop that bandit in the right, obviously. I'm going to have a huge push here in the right. But the fact that he went Recruits, I just know, wow, man, he is really low on Elixir here. I'm going to get some guaranteed blob damage onto that tower, and I'm going to double Night Witch here. Now, double Night Witch might not have been a beautiful decision because I didn't need it, right? He did arrows there. Actually, I think I probably did need it now in hindsight, but at the time I was like, okay, maybe this is an overcommitment, especially considering we're still in single elixir time. But I was able to get the job done there, and now I'm in the driver's seat, which is exactly where I want to be with 1 minute left inside this match. So he hits me with a mirror. I didn't realize until now that he had mirror in this deck as well. Mirror Royal Recruits deck, what is this? But actually, an elixir, he lightninged as well, but a Elixir Golem does a good job there. I go ahead and log, and I happen to also catch the recruit, or the girl rascals rather. Yeah, that was unintentional, but I'll take it. He goes with a hunter as well, and at this point I realize, okay, my man here might be a little bit desperate. He might be a little bit desperate. But so I go with the Elixir Golem, I go with the skeletons there. I go with the Night Witch right in the middle too. At the very least, even if she dies, she will spawn all of her bats. She doesn't die though, so everything's okay. And here with 20 seconds remaining, I know this guy's just going to absolutely spam me. So just chill, sit back, use my Ice Wizards, use my Baby Dragons, cycle with my skeletons, and get to the cards that I need to defend. And again, Night Witch here in the center. Bandit's going to go ahead and dash on the Elixir Golem, not the Night Witch. And again, able to really defend with ease here at the end, although he was kind of, to be fair, a little bit out of control. Give him a good game. I respect, again, the Inferno Tower. Good luck, Crowny, inside your next match. Let's go ahead and go into the next one here. This one, I think, was Bushy from Mad Aussies. All right, so this hand, again, kind of similar to my last starting hand. 2 spells, Elixir Golem, and Skeletons. So I can split Skeletons in the back, and he goes with a P.E.K.K.A. in the very beginning. So I'm like, you know what? Damn it. I don't have Night Witch in my starting hand. So I'm going to go with the Baby Dragon here in the left with the Elixir Golem. I can't really support this push here in the left anymore. Just because that's a lot of elixir to use, especially not knowing what he was even playing at this point. Going with that Baby Dragon was definitely risky. So I go with the Skeletons here to stop both the P.E.K.K.A. and the Inferno Dragon. And then I go ahead and I nado everything back here in the right. So far, so good defensively. I have that log ready. Log's going to get a ton of value here. Clean up very, very nicely. Meanwhile, the bats are just doing work here on the defensive end, and I'm very happy with that defense, even though the bomber kind of pressured me there in the left, doing a decent amount of damage onto my left tower, but I still have damage advantage 1 minute here inside this match. So, at this point, I'm like, okay, this guy's crazy. He's playing bomber and bridge spam. All right, but here comes a P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge, and man, just what did I say about crazy? But this is an easy situation, right? I can kite here. The only danger is just making sure that you are kiting properly and able to finish off those bats with the Ice Wizard, making sure the Ice Wizard doesn't lock onto the P.E.K.K.A., placing him down far enough. But again, that kite was just awesome, right? It went beautifully. Unfortunately, fortunately, the Night Witch is able to evade a hit from the P.E.K.K.A. I do believe she gets a hit later on in the match, I believe. Anyway, either way, Baby Dragon taking care of the Inferno Dragon, the bats distracting the Inferno Dragon, and now the Baby D gets on that left tower, and with about 75 seconds left, is going to almost take the tower down. My Baby Dragon unfortunately retargets onto the bats. Interesting retarget there, and again, a P.E.K.K.A. in the back here. So this time, I don't necessarily want to defend with pulling the P.E.K.K.A. to the left lane again. A, because I don't need a lot of damage onto that left lane, so I decide to switch up my defense and go with the Lightning. And I don't want to be too predictable either, right? So Lightning, already tons of Lightning value, thank you very much. Bomber can be annoying back there, as can the Baby Dragon, and or the Inferno Dragon rather, so I clean up both very, very nicely there, and then immediately go with the Elixir Golem after the successful defense. I see those bats in the P.E.K.K.A. in the left, and I'm like, okay, well, at least I'll get his right tower here. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull, or try to place my Night Witch as far away as I can from the P.E.K.K.A., but it did not work out. That was the play that I was thinking of, like, okay, well, nice play there, well played there, Ash. This time the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't get to the tower thanks to the one bat still surviving and the defensive power of the Ice Wizard. Meanwhile, look at his King Tower, able to take it down, and that's what will happen for you guys a lot of times when playing this deck. A lot of 3 crowns, because the deck is just sheer incredible power. This deck is so powerful. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with it. Good luck. We'll probably have a balance change video tomorrow. All kinds of great stuff coming up as well here on the channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Cuchiicuu. Check out his player stats and profile. Thanks to statsroyale.com and his Twitter information in the description below. And of course, check out my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. His information along with the deck link will be in the description below. Guys, thank you for watching. And as always, take care, guys.